No, I don't believe that. At the end of the day, if you genuinely felt that, why did he? He admitted to it. He forfeited the $1 million.
I was the coach here at Mayweather Boxing Fitness Hollywood, and honestly, it's been disheartening to go through everything we've been going through. We haven't been getting paid fairly.
So I found out from a source, Floyd Money Mayweather can't leave Dubai because him and his sidekick, they had stole millions of jewelry last time they was out in Dubai.
Devin Haney has brought attention to claims that Floyd Mayweather may be carrying an unpaid debt of around $500 million, suggesting that the boxing legend could be facing serious financial problems behind the scenes. According to Haney, most people misinterpret Mayweather's actions, but he says he recognized the situation from the very beginning. Haney describes what he believes is a deliberate strategy where Mayweather maintains an image of success and dominance while concealing potential financial difficulties. In his view, the lifestyle of wealth, the high-profile appearances, and the display of luxury all help create a powerful public perception that keeps the underlying issues hidden.
He's just trolling. He's trolling. He's telling me he's trolling. So I'm like, nah, he's not trolling. He's not trolling. That's real. Like, it was just getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse.
What was your father saying throughout camp about that?
He was same thing. We was both going back and forth. Like, it gonna happen? Like, we could understand. We like, what? He wanted to start this now. Now, like, why all of a sudden he playing this crazy role now? Why do you think? On the outside looking in, what would you say?
I don't know, bro. Like, when I seen it, I knew it wasn't right.
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't right.
Concerns have surfaced about Floyd Mayweather's spending behavior, with allegations that some people who worked for him are still waiting to receive the money they are owed. Despite these claims, he continues displaying signs of major wealth by purchasing expensive real estate and showcasing large investments that critics say may be difficult to sustain. For those who contributed to his operations, the situation feels unfair, especially when compensation has not yet arrived. Observers argue that maintaining a powerful public image appears to take priority over resolving financial responsibilities. Instead of focusing on obligations such as payments or taxes, attention is often directed toward flashy projects and high-profile purchases designed to reinforce an image of success. According to critics, these choices help preserve the perception of luxury and dominance while questions about financial accountability continue to grow.
Member of this facility for a few years now, since like 2018. It was great. This is my husband. He actually quit a really good job because he saw potential in this company, and they had promised him all this stuff. And they have put us through so much stress, mental stress, because, well, one, we've been trying to get married for a couple years now, and the fact that they haven't been able to pay him for like a year.
Months at a time,
it feels like a year, because even when they were able to pay, it's been like his credit. I'm sorry, I don't even know to bring up your credit, but like, he had better credit than I did. He had amazing credit, and all of a sudden, bills after bills piling up. Now we have to focus on trying to get his credit back up, and it's just all on me. And that's like, it's been so tough, because he's the type that's a provider, and I'm always wanting to help, but like, to see him like break down.
Floyd Mayweather's actions toward Devin Haney have been criticized as a troubling example of using influence for personal advantage. After years of presenting himself as a guide and supporter, he released a carefully edited sparring clip that showed Haney struggling shortly before Haney's highly anticipated bout with Ryan Garcia. Many observers believe the timing was far from random and instead created unnecessary pressure ahead of the fight. By sharing footage that portrayed Devin in a negative way, the move not only risked disrupting Haney's preparation, but also raised questions about Mayweather's motives. Critics argue that a true mentor focuses on encouragement and protection, while this situation suggested that trust may have been used as leverage, potentially affecting confidence rather than strengthening it.
They go through maybe like a rough moment, like the people around them kind of start changing and things. And I know, like you said, waking up in the mansion, the Rolls Royce, of showing 30, 40 people around.
Yeah.
Has that part happened where it was like people around you kind of shifted or?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that necessarily. I think I just had to, you know, cut the grass low, you know, just, you know, get a lot of unnecessary people that was just around me that just, you know, just was around me, just, you know, really wasn't really benefiting me in no kind of way. It's people that, you know, I seen somebody say that I'm okay with being used, but just don't misuse me. So it was some people that was misusing me, and it is what it is. You know, I'm happy with where I'm at right now.
The breakdown between Haney and Mayweather exposes a troubling side of Floyd's behavior. At a time when professionalism and privacy should have been respected, Mayweather reportedly allowed confidential sparring footage to surface. In the clip, Haney appears to be outperformed during a session with Gervonta Davis. The video eventually reached Ryan Garcia, who shared it online and used it to ridicule Haney. For many observers, the situation represented a serious breach of trust and a clear lapse in sportsmanship.
Fellow American. Boxing legend Floyd Mayweather watched on as Davis appeared to dominate. So, Haney has now issued a response on Twitter. Never did they post a chopped up edited video. 16-year-old and they're in there holding. My bet with AB pops. Andrew and Broner, I presume that means. We bet Andrew and Broner pops and he honoured it and paid. Ryan, we watched you quit and we will not, and we are not the same and never will be.
Devin Haney's strong remarks were not simply reactions driven by emotion. They reflected frustrations built from what he views as ongoing acts of disloyalty. When he described Floyd as a genuine hater and a bitter aging figure, his comments were meant less as insults and more as a direct reflection of how he perceives Mayweather's conduct. From Haney's perspective, Floyd's actions often suggest discomfort with achievements that are not directly connected to his own reputation or influence.
I heard he was real heavy the week of the fight. I heard something like 15 pounds. Don't know if it's true. He obviously didn't make the weight. Did Floyd tell him not to make the weight? You already spoke on it, my boy.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
So he don't make weight.
Floyd said he didn't.
He did not?
Floyd said he didn't.
He did not?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what he said. That's his word.
I mean, I seen him throw.
I seen it too.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna leave it.
The atmosphere surrounding the situation eventually became so negative that Devin Haney felt compelled to step away. What once appeared to be a strong mentor-protege relationship gradually shifted into a tense rivalry fueled by envy. Haney had once taken pride in training inside Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s gym, but over time he realized the support he expected was conditional. As long as his progress helped strengthen Mayweather's image, everything seemed fine. When that dynamic changed, the encouragement faded. The situation ultimately suggested that Mayweather struggled to acknowledge another fighter's success without placing himself at the center of the story, highlighting how sensitive his ego may be.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Rich back with another one. Now, everybody is talking about how Floyd Mayweather is losing all his fighters. Gervonta Davis just put out a tweet saying that he stopped Shakur Stevenson from signing with Floyd because Floyd was setting him up for failure. Now, I'm a big Floyd Mayweather fan and supporter, and I love Tank. But, you know, a lot of times us fans don't really know what goes on behind the scenes, and if all this stuff they saying about Floyd Mayweather is true, it's sad because I feel like it take away from his career, his character as a person, because we see him in the ring, we see how head-driven he is, we see how confident he is, and we see how he's the greatest in the ring, but a lot of times that stuff don't be carrying on to different people's characters. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Y'all think Floyd just think about himself and don't really care about his fighters? Do you think everything that people are saying about Floyd is true, or you think they just adding a little sauce to it, that over-exaggerating?
Floyd Mayweather Jr. addressed the accusations of jealousy in a way that many view as carefully calculated, much like the public image he consistently maintains. By stating that he wants Devin Haney to succeed so that people cannot label him as jealous, the response appears more focused on protecting his reputation than offering genuine encouragement. Instead of openly celebrating Haney's progress, his comments come across as an attempt to manage public perception rather than expressing sincere pride in the younger fighter's achievements.
Signed Devin, but he chose a different route, but still proud of him.
Absolutely. I want to commend you, right? Because, Devin Haney, I guess he in Vegas, but I seen you in the gym and he's on a whole different promotional company, but you was showing him some
y'all
things.
Y'all show love. Y'all really fans.
You was
y'all
working
really...
with him, you know what I'm saying? And it's a good chance that he might fight an actual fighter that you got, but you still had him in there working with him, teaching him things.
Me just giving him certain pointers. Just giving him certain pointers just to make him better.
Yeah.
Even it was good to even, like before, when I was able to even just move around with Devin, spar with Devin when I was 40 years old. That was like 4 years ago when I was 40 years old. I was able to move around with Devin, and me moving around with him in the ring, I knew he was gonna become world champion. So I'm just proud of him.
Devin touched Floyd up. That was right before the Conor McGregor fight. He was like 17, 18. How old was he?
When I sparred Floyd, I was 18.
Floyd didn't touch him. In retrospect, he's better than Floyd.
He's better than Floyd.
You know what I mean? He's on course to be better because he's better now at 22 than Floyd was at 22.
It was at the end of his career for me to be able to say that I've been in the ring with Floyd, I sparred Floyd, just because he didn't have to do that. I was a young kid, somebody that I always looked up to.
I do that too, but I know that he'd have whooped your ass if he could. You dig what I'm saying? Floyd ain't no punk, and Devin touched Floyd up.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. often responds to criticism with the same familiar explanation, suggesting that anyone who questions him is simply jealous. This argument, repeated frequently, serves as a convenient way to dismiss concerns without addressing them directly. While he presents himself as unaffected by public opinion, his actions often tell a different story. The constant displays of luxury and repeated praise of his own success appear less like pure confidence and more like a need for validation. For many observers, the frustration is not about his financial success, but about what they see as an unwillingness to evolve or reflect on the criticism directed at him.
You always remember this. Jealousy, people jealous of you, comes with success. So anytime you're successful, people gonna be jealous of you. People in there always gonna like you. It's the same thing like my job. I still go there and be at my best. If you're doing good, they got something to say. If you're doing bad, they got something to say. So, do what makes you happy. Because you see this jet, you see this private jet that we own? I got it because I did what the fuck I wanted to do. I made over $1 billion, you know why? Because I did what the fuck I wanted to do. Do what the fuck you want to do. And the only thing we can do is take one day at a time. It's all we can do. No one is perfect. Every day we strive to be perfectionists, but no one is perfect. I make mistakes. I've said things that I shouldn't have said when I was younger. I've done things that I shouldn't have done when I was younger. I'm not perfect, but we live and we learn. That's a part of growing.
Even Adrian Broner, who has often been known for speaking his mind without hesitation, appeared to support a narrative that favored Floyd Mayweather Jr. By acknowledging that Gervonta Davis had the upper hand over Devin Haney during a sparring session and confirming that the footage was deliberately released, his comments suggested the situation was not a simple mistake. Instead, it pointed toward a planned move. Rather than challenging what some view as unnecessary sabotage, Broner's remarks added weight to the perception that the leak served a strategic purpose aligned with Mayweather's interests.
Did you ever see him spar any of them?
Yeah.
What happened? Who he sparred?
Y'all know what happened, man.
I don't know.
He sparred Devin. It's packed, it's hot. They get in there. Tank hit that nigga. He hit him, boom. Then he hit him again and he went out. I jumped in the ring. Because at the time, Devin is 17. It calmed down and they got back to working Tank got a little bit more fatigue. And once they kept going, Devin got the best of him.
Oh, okay.
But in a real fight time with 8-ounce gloves on, bye.
Bill Haney delivers criticism that resonates because it reflects a clear perspective on Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s current priorities. Once focused on his craft in the ring, Mayweather now operates more like a business venture, emphasizing high-profile spectacles over contests that truly engage fans. Claims of being the face of boxing ring hollow when the primary motivation appears to be financial gain. In contrast, the sport's most respected figures are driven by legacy, passion, and commitment to the fans rather than just profit.
You say Tank doesn't want any of it. Why is that? I know you can't give.
Man, get off of Twitter, man, and knock it off, man. If you the face of boxing, then send over something, man. You know what I'm saying? Something respectful, like you're really trying to do this shit. Because every fighter that Devin with gets paid, man, the most money, man. Knock it off, man. That's bunk business, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we don't need you. Let the welfare feed you for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. Because that's where you're going to be at the welfare line. You keep on the people, giving them the fake fights, talking about that we done charged $57. Listen, we going to give you the best fights, and we going to get all the people in there, you know what I'm saying, because that's what we do. And we pay the fighters. We give the fans an opportunity to come in. That's that old business model that you're going to charge the fans for some fights, and that you the face of boxing because you just keep shoving it down their throat, man. The Mayweather era, that's over with, man. It's the Devin Haney era. That Mayweather over with, man. You hear me? Over with. Floyd ain't never did what Devin did at 25. Tank ain't did it, nobody else ain't did it.
Haney, boxing trainer and father, also highlighted what he sees as Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s contradictions, amassing immense wealth while failing to treat those around him with respect. Failing to compensate fighters fairly is concerning on its own, but openly mocking someone like Calvin Ford for their appearance adds another layer of disrespect. Mayweather's ego seems fueled by comparison, and his fortune becomes a tool to diminish others. Observers note that this behavior is more than poor taste. It offers insight into his character. Regardless of financial success, the persistent drive to make others feel inferior suggests limited personal growth.
I think it's personal between you and Calvin. Also, it's Tank's coach. Is it?
Man, I told Coach,
for those that don't know, Coach Calvin is Tank's coach, so I'm just for our audience.
And I said, listen, ain't no way your fighter gonna be checking the money that y'all talking about checking, and Calvin gonna be looking like that. I told Tank them to pay him. I told him to pay him because, or we need to go on coach's strike around this. Because ain't no way Bill should be getting paid and Calvin shouldn't. And Calvin need to thank Bill for mentioning this shit.
So you saying Calvin ain't getting paid?
Yo, he said ain't no reason Calvin should be looking the way he looking if they making all this money.
Now that's the thing. They talk all that money talk. Can't be one looking good and the rest of the crew if you getting thoroughbred money. You know what I'm talking about?
Again.
Yeah.
A few months ago, Bill Haney and Floyd Mayweather were fighting on live, or not fighting, but arguing back and forth.
Yeah.
And Bill Haney said, listen, you know damn well Devin did this and Devin did that. He never lost in the gym, ever. And Floyd said, if you got an undefeated fighter in the gym, congratulations to you.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Floyd said, I never lost under the light.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm talking about.
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s apparent frustration over missing out on a deal similar to Devin Haney's opportunity seems to reveal the source of his resentment. Rather than celebrating Haney's achievements, reports suggest he aimed to obstruct future prospects for the younger fighter. Such conduct reflects the mindset of a gatekeeper focused on maintaining relevance, rather than that of a supportive mentor or celebrated figure. Attempts to influence or restrict who Haney faces in the ring function as a method of control, both in a literal and figurative sense. Observers see this pattern as prioritizing personal ego over collaboration, choosing to burn bridges rather than allowing others to advance further.
For some of y'all that ain't from the streets and don't understand like the politics of it, you know, that Bill Haney Floyd conversation was well overdue. They have been in the background, sneak dissing each other for a minute. You know, pretty much Floyd is upset that Dev didn't take the deal that he put on the table for him, and he say, okay, you don't want to mess with me, you don't want to take the deal, I'm gonna make it tough for you. I'm gonna go whispering rain here. I'm gonna make sure Rolly don't fight you. I'm gonna make sure Tank don't fight you. You know what I'm saying? And Bill don't like that. Bill feel like it's some little backdoor stuff he been doing. And Bill didn't back down. It was kind of crazy how Bill went at Floyd. He said, I'm putting on, like, where your people from the streets that you put on? You know what I'm saying? Where your community at? Your real people.
You know what I'm saying? So
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s claim of buying a $42 million skyscraper stands out as a striking example of how much of his public image may be more illusion than reality. Reports indicate he did not actually own the entire property, which undermines the grandeur of the announcement. The statement appears designed to sustain a narrative of untouchable wealth, but once the truth came out, it revealed cracks in the carefully constructed Mayweather persona. Observers argue that he promotes a lifestyle that isn't fully real, using media attention to mask gaps in the reality behind his empire.
The biggest flexer in the culture, Floyd Mayweather, would take to Instagram to announce that he just bought multifamily units in Manhattan for $400 million, all right? He would say he got 62 properties exact, took a photo op, the multifamily units is in the back, and he would say this is money out of his own pocket, and he had no investors.
I love bringing the people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on the regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me. Guess what? You can do the same. It's all about making power moves.
He would claim that he purchased 62 buildings worth $400 million.
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s entry into the cryptocurrency market drew criticism for promoting a largely unknown token with little to no intrinsic value. The move appeared driven by short-term profit rather than genuine innovation. Supporters who trusted his endorsement reportedly suffered financial losses, while Mayweather benefited personally and quickly moved on. This episode fits a broader pattern suggesting a focus on gain over loyalty or lasting legacy. While he often defends his extravagant spending by citing his earnings, that rationale falters when the income is tied to misleading others. His willingness to spend lavishly even amid controversy reflects not only arrogance, but a level of shamelessness that observers see as prioritizing self-interest over genuine achievement.
But you throw a lot of money around, don't you?
Why not? You can't take it with you. I mean, there's no Brent trucks pulling up at no funeral home. So, I mean, you gotta be able to enjoy your money, but make your money work for you.
Carpe diem, seize the day, live every day.
Absolutely.
That's Floyd Mayweather's strategy.
My strategy is I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. No matter how you look at it, just because I may wear a diamond, just because I may wear a diamond necklace or a big diamond ring, because another guy he wear a ring on his ring finger, and he's no better than I am. He's doing the same thing I'm doing, but he's just sweeping his dirt under the rug, and mine is out in the open.
Money doesn't make people happy, but you've got a hell of a lot of it. And are you happy?
Am I happy? Absolutely. I'm happy because my children are happy. I'm happy because my mom is happy. I'm not happy because of the money, because I was happier when I didn't have the money.
That wraps up today's video.